Hello and welcome, I'm Stormo, and you might be wondering what is going on here. Where's StarCraft? I'm going to explain it after we listen to this amazing piece of music. If that doesn't get your heart pumping, nothing will. That's one of my favourite pieces of video game music. So, as I said, you might be wondering why we're playing an old NES game today, and it's primarily because my birthday's coming up, and I thought I would do something a little bit special this year, and go through a whole bunch of old games that I grew up on or that I just happen to really like. And so they're mostly going to be games from before the year 2000, as this one is. You can see this came out in 1988. And I chose Cobra Triangle because this is in fact the first video game I ever owned. I got it with my NES when I got my NES for, I can't remember which birthday it was. I think it was either 1989 or 1990 I got it for my birthday. And yeah, as you can probably tell, it's a Rare game, as in it was made by Rare, the company. And that is absolutely true. This is one of their early NES titles. Uses the same graphics engine as one of their other titles, RC Pro-Am, which came out I think the year before or 2 years before. So, but anyway, let's get into it and I'll show you what this game's all about. So, it has fantastic music, this game too. I have to remember what the buttons are. I haven't played this game in probably 10 years. So, this is going to be really fun. But I used to be really good at this game. So you might notice that what we are is a boat, and we're racing other boats, and shooting them. We can actually shoot them, we can slam them into the walls, and we need to collect these power-ups. And the reason we need to collect these power-ups is because they allow us to get our powers. Now, there is a trick with this game, and it's a trick I'm going to do right now, which is that we're going to not finish the level. In fact, we're actually going to die. And the reason we're going to do that is because this is a trick I discovered when I was a little kid playing this game. You can hear the time running out music. What will happen is we'll die, but because we collect that one up, we'll retain all our lives. So let's see if we can't get that power before we die. There we go, we got it. And now we die, and then we come back to the beginning, and we do it again. So, I got this for my birthday when I got my NES, and you probably think that this is kind of a tough game for a kid to get, because, let's face it, this is a game that uses an isometric perspective. Up isn't directly up, it's more towards this sort of up and left side of the screen. It's hard as all hell. This first level, I'm not doing it justice here at all. Man, I got the explodey fire. I hate the explodey fire. It's hard as all hell. It's a single-player game. We don't want to go there because we're not going to be able to get that, so I'll come back around here. And it takes a lot of getting used to do well at. Fortunately, and that's why I'm crashing into the walls, by the way. Fortunately, I've played this game a lot, so I kind of do know what I'm doing. And what I'm doing at the moment is building my power-ups so that I can be fully powered up going into the next few levels, because you don't actually lose your power-ups when you die, which is really nice. This game, you might notice this game has a Gradius-style power-up system, those 5 sort of power indicators across the bottom there. The flashing one, which is just lines at the moment, which was called Turbo before, that's one of them, and then Fire, which is the one I've been going for at the moment. As long as we always get that one up there, that's all we need to do each time, and we can build our power up. And that is the key to success in Cobra Triangle. And I was actually doing a little bit of research on this game to see what the general consensus of it was today, and I discovered that Hardcore Gaming 101 actually has an article about this game, which is nice. You might notice we actually managed to blow up a shark then too. The sharks are annoying, but you get that indicator coming out of your speakers telling you that they're coming. But yeah, and the Hardcore 101 article about this game actually kind of derided it for being really arbitrarily hard, and I'll be honest with you, this is not the hardest Rare game, and it's certainly not even the hardest Rare game on the NES. Okay, we've got the firepower we want, so now we're going to go for missiles and speed, so we'll just blow up around here. Doesn't matter. It takes a couple of goes to get this, but like I say, as long as you're always getting that one up, we're right. So I'm really glad I've actually remembered how to do this, because as I said, the controls are a bit weird because this game has an isometric perspective, of course. The controls are really strange. So the way this game's controls work is that you have one button for acceleration and one button to shoot, and left and right on the D-pad is your steering, right? If you've played RC Prime, you'll be familiar because that game uses the same control setup, but you have to remember, this was my first game as a kid on the NES, right? This was the first game I ever played on a video game console, right? And it did not use the standard left and right and up and down and jump and all that kind of stuff. This is about as cruel a game as you can give to a kid who's never played video games before. Well, video games beyond, you know, mucking around with his mates, Ataris and Amstrad. I think one of them had an Amstrad and things like that. And I did actually have a computer before this. I had a Commodore 16 of all things. There we go, got the first speed upgrade. I had a Commodore 16, and a Commodore 16, just to explain what that is, it's a cut-down Commodore 64. It's basically Commodore decided that the Commodore 64 wasn't cheap enough and made a budget version of the Commodore 64, and that's what Commodore 16 is. There was also a version called the Plus 4. Okay, I got that. Come on, get it. Yep. Okay, I need some more speeds. Because we want to be going super fast, because we're going to need all the speed later on, so grab that. There is a maximum to the speed. The fire doesn't max out, all it does is switch between this and one of the other firepower modes later on. But as any good NES player knows, what you want is the spread shot, and that's what we're going for here. So, you might also notice actually that there are actually two paths, two endings to this level. There's a split there, which we just lost because we sunk. Whoops. And that's annoying because that's cost us a life. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That's really annoying, actually. Well. Oh well. Nothing that can be done about that, unfortunately. I'm not going to make that. So that's actually cost us... Oh, that's really annoying. Because we're not going to be able to get that life back easily now. So that wasn't what I wanted to have happen there, but that's okay. That's okay, I know what I'm doing. So, we are going to see more levels in this, by the way. I just want to get this power-up stuff happening. I'm going to get another speed. I should get the missiles, too, because the missiles are really handy. Hang on, get that one up. Oh, oh. Oh, that's right, I remember now. You can actually sit here, can't you? And the boats actually come to you with the power-ups, don't they? I think I remember that. That if I wait here and just spin around and shoot, I should get a whole bunch of boats with power-ups eventually. I can't remember now. Probably not the most exciting thing to watch though, and I'm probably not selling you guys on the game. This is how I used to play it when I was a kid, and that's the point of this, is to play it like I was a kid, so I'm going to go running after the other power-ups. If we can, let's get that one, and that gives us our next speed, which we need. And hopefully we don't die again before we run out of lives, because that would be bad. Get that. Swing back around. I'll just stop the acceleration so I can turn really tightly. And I'll try and get some missiles. Oh no, good. Phew. I was going to say, oh no, did I blow up by running out of energy? But I didn't, so... Okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. And hopefully I don't mess it up. Got that. I think there's one more speed power-up to get. Oops. As we go through this really fast. And you can see we're now overtaking those other boats. It's a little bit of a, I guess, a cheat way to get through this game, but this game is painfully hard, and this was how I figured out was the best way to get through it, was to just do this. I'm running low on energy, so I probably don't want to collide with the wall. Or sharks, that would be bad. So, there's no actual brake, just lifting your hand off the accelerator stops the boat, so that's worth knowing. As we go around here. But yeah, I had a Commodore 16, alright? And there we go, we got the missiles. So, when I get the missiles powered up, there's a particular kind of missile we're hoping to get, and I just blew up again. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. This never used to happen to me. Now I've got no lives spare. That's really annoying. Got to make sure we get that one up. Normally I can do this without losing all 3 of my lives, but unfortunately I haven't played this game in a very long time, okay? And I thought I'll play it for you guys. Oh, jeez, I missed that. So I forgot about those 2 boats that come through there, and I need to be aware of those. There's 2 more boats. I lost that one, didn't I? Just collect that and see if we can't catch up that other boat. No, it's gone. No, there it is. You might hear that dinging sound. The boats that carry the power-up pods have 2 hit points, and I've lost that boat, so I need to go back this way. I need to hope I don't get done by the sharks. Oh crap! I didn't get the 1-up, did I? Need to get the 1-up. I need to go back and get the 1-up, because that would be bad if I don't have that 1-up, because things are going to end badly for us if I miss that. There we go. Okay, we got the 1-up. Phew. Phew. That was a bit rough. I don't think I'm going to get another power pod, but I can get the 2nd type of missile, and we're not going to make that power pod, but that's okay. I need 1 more type of missile, I think, and then we're good. So I'm pretty sure it's 1 more type of missile that I need. So we'll try and get that and finish the level this time. Try and get that power pod. Got the 1-up. Got that. May have lost that other power pod. Ah, well. We'll go. Whoa, not that way. Through here, get that power pod, and then we'll go around the other side, and we'll try and get the other power pod, and that way we don't get done by sharks. Because that would be bad. Let's see if I'm going there it is there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now. Yes, now we've got everything we need to succeed. Basically what we want is spread shot, homing missiles, and power point. Let's see if we can finish the level before time runs out by going this way. Because I want to go this way, because whichever way you choose at this level, that determines the distance. Get that power pod too, just for fun, and we'll hit the finish line, and we'll spin, and you'll finally get to see the 2nd level. This is how you play Cobra Triangle. So, like I said, yeah, I had this is my first NES game, and as you can tell, it's not the easiest game in the world. So this is a level where you collect these pods, and we're just going to run over them. Try not to do that. You have a force power-up too, which is this one. It basically gives you a temporary shield. We got one of our extra lives back there, so that's kind of the main thing I'm doing here. This level is a bit of a bonus. What you actually want to do is avoid that line, if you can, because that line is bad. Let's see if we can't get that. Missed that 1-up, but oh well. But yeah. This level also has music, which you might notice the first level does not. But in this level, running out of time doesn't matter because it's kind of a timed level, so I don't really want to end that on fire, but I'm not going to accidentally hit the select button, so it's probably for the best. Okay. Oh well. Well, we succeeded. All good. So that was a nice and easy bonus level after doing that first level. This level involves us disposing of these mines, and you might notice that boat there, that boat's indestructible. So what we need to do is not that. That's not what we want to do. Okay, so what we've got to do is dodge back and forward, around through there, and in there. And that is how you beat the boat with the mines. This is one of the reasons you need the speed too, by the way. Because that boat is always faster than you. Also, getting shot in this level is annoying. But that boat is always faster than you, but doesn't corner as well. So you need to be able to do that. And you can ignore the turrets in this level. You can shoot them if they bother you that much. There we go, we got it. So that was nice and easy. You can tell I'm mostly going by muscle memory on this, by the way. Like this is a game I know reasonably well, and despite not having played it in a long while, I am remembering it pretty well. For example, I remember that I need to get through that gap there, and we need to reach the finish. So this isn't a race to the finish. There is a time limit. Oh, whoa, I forgot about the whirlpool. Oh, that's not good. That's not what we want to have happen. Okay, let's try and not get caught by these whirlpools again. I'm having a lot of trouble getting through here. Oh, we got aeroplanes coming. They'll shoot at us, those aeroplanes. So we can blow them up, though. This is rough. This is really rough. I've lost all my lives. We get 2 continues. I should point that out. Oh, jeez. I was at the finish line and everything. Oh, that's so annoying. We do get 2 continues, which is nice because you need them. And the best part of that with the continues, oh boy. Okay, this level's fun. So we have to fry the monster. So this level involves doing this. And that's how you fry that monster. It's an easy monster when you build up. Again, that's another reason you want to get all those power-ups on that first level is because you want to fry that monster. You want to properly fry that, and then you get the bonus level. So in this level, you move automatically. It's basically an auto-scroller. What you want to do is shoot all these targets that are on the side of the level. The homing missiles really help here. And you get a bonus that lets you shoot bonus missiles. I'm going to try and not miss them. There we go. And we should get that one up. Excellent, we got the one up. Really good. So we're doing really well. I mean, well, no, we're not doing really well. We should have more lives. This level sucks. Okay, so what you got to do here is guard the people. So there are these things, these boats will come and try and kidnap the people. We're powered up enough actually that this version is going to be easy. We want to watch out for those UFOs because they do that. They paralyze. We've just lost a dude, but that's okay. I don't care as long as I've got at least one guy left. We can go out and replace dudes that get lost like that, and yeah, and as the stage goes on, the boats get 2 hit points instead of 1, and that paralyzing missile is the worst. So just need to be aware of that. We've lost more people, and we're gonna lose more, and we're gonna get paralyzed. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There is, however, a secret trick to this level that you can do that we're gonna maybe do. I don't know. We may not need to. You do get a bonus for everyone. I think you do get a 1-up if you save all 8, which I used to be able to do pretty reliably, but not at the moment. One trick you can do with this, though, is you can put a guy on the back of your boat and just cart him around and stay away from the other boats. Yeah, there we go. We got a bonus for saving a few of them. So that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. This stage sucks. This stage doesn't suck, actually. It's way easier than you might think. Oops. Except I stuffed it up. Because that is my want. What we need to do, and I've remembered how to do this now, is we need to jump that, we need to do that, and then, oh no. Ah, the timing's all wrong. Damn it. Okay, so we died. I usually get a game over there. So we can continue. And there's no penalty for continuing in this game. We keep all our power-ups and our score. What we wanted to do was this. Ah, I was off. My timing was off. That's no good. It's okay though. Oh boy, my timing was really off. You can actually line this up so that all the jumps in the whirlpools align perfectly. And once you do, you can make it all the way across. Everything without dying. This might be the end, because I'm not able to get that. Because I've blown through one of my 2 continues. There's only one more to go, as I accidentally paused the game. I'd like to get to the next stage, actually. Well, we're 8 stages in, that's not too bad, right? Okay, so I'll just wait there and then go. Oh, no, it was slightly off. Too slow. Ah. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. But yeah, there is, like I say, a trick to this that I've completely not got right. So... oh boy, this is as far as we're gonna get, I think. Whoa! Yep, that's as far as we're gonna get. Because I've just run out of continues. And there are no more continues. So yeah, that's game over. But we did get 7th on the high score list, so I'll enter my high score name. And I can probably call it video there too. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's right, this game has no feedback when you actually select a letter. I forget that. So yeah, so we made the high scores. Certainly not one of my better efforts in this game. I can top that high score list, but yeah. Anyway, I made this video primarily to show you guys the very first video game I had as a kid, and it was this, Cobra Triangle. It's a really fun game. It's really hard, because it was made back when hard video games were like the standard design for video games. Every game was meant to be this difficult. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to go through a whole bunch of retro games over the next week. This is just the first of them, and I hope you enjoyed my little brief introduction to Cobra Triangle. It's a fun game. One thing to point out, actually, after those levels that we went through there, the level cycle, so all the level types you saw there get repeated through the rest of the game. There's Race to the Finish and Reach the Finish, and all those level types get repeated in much harder variations. There's 25 stages in total. To this game. It actually does have an ending, strangely enough. And yeah, it's a game that took me a long time to really learn to appreciate, but looking back on it now, I had a lot of fun playing it as a kid, and even after I had much better games to play, I still occasionally found myself going back to this because I just found it a really challenging game and a really fun challenge too. So yeah, so definitely check Cobra Triangle out if you ever get the chance. And I'll see you tomorrow with another retro title to look at.